It's a crisp Friday night at Eden Park, Auckland. The series is tied at 1-1. We aren't just watching a cricket match. We're watching a chess match on a postage stamp ground, notorious for 200-plus scores. But tonight, the story wouldn't be about massive totals. It would be about a New Zealand side that decided to own their home turf with a level of discipline that left one of the world's most dangerous T20 sides searching for answers. It started with the toss. Mitchell Santner, leading the side, looked at the pitch and the peculiarly shaped boundaries and told South Africa to bat first. What followed was a defensive masterclass. Usually Eden Park is a graveyard for bowlers. Tonight, it was their playground. Lockie Ferguson delivered a spell that will be talked about for years. 4 overs, only 9 runs conceded, and a wicket to boot. It was the second fewest runs ever conceded in a men's T20I at this venue. But Ferguson wasn't alone. Santner himself was incisive, removing Connor Esterhuizen and Jason Smith early. Ben Sears played the enforcer role to perfection, clocking high speeds and dismantling the middle order. By the 10th over, South Africa was in tatters at 68 for 6. The vaunted Proteas lineup, known for their power, simply couldn't find a gap or a rhythm against a Kiwi attack that seemed to know exactly where every ball needed to land. However, cricket is a game of unexpected heroes. Just as the crowd was bracing for a record-low total, out walked 19-year-old Nkobani Mokoena at number 10. Imagine the pressure. Your first international runs, the team collapsing around you. Mokoena didn't just survive, he swung. He hammered 3 massive sixes, including one off the final ball of the innings, to finish as South Africa's top scorer with 26 not out. That late surge dragged the Proteas to 136 for 9. It wasn't a winning score, but it was a fighting one. It gave the visitors a sliver of hope and a touch of momentum as they headed into the field. But that hope was short-lived. If South Africa's innings was a struggle, New Zealand's response was a symphony. Tom Latham and Devon Conway didn't just chase the target, they dismantled it. They owned the power play, racing to 48 without loss in the first 6 overs. Latham, who hadn't played a T20 in nearly 3 years before this series, looked like he'd never left. He played the angles of Eden Park with surgical precision, scoring 44 of his runs behind square. Alongside him, Conway was equally ruthless, before falling for 39. Their 96-run opening stand effectively ended the contest before it really began. Latham stayed until the very end, finishing unbeaten on 63. When the winning runs were hit in the 17th over, New Zealand hadn't just won by 8 wickets with 22 balls to spare. They had demonstrated a gulf in adaptability that South Africa simply couldn't bridge. As the lights dimmed at Eden Park, the leaderboard read 2-1 in favor of the Black Caps. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement, a harsh lesson for Proteas.